In today's video, I'm going to teach you Claude MCP integration not showing tools solved. If your MCP tools are not appearing in Claude, the issue is usually related to the server, connection settings, authentication, or permissions. The good news is that this is often straightforward to fix once you check each part carefully. First, make sure your MCP server is actually running. Before you even look inside Claude, confirm that the server starts without errors, that there are no startup failures in the logs, and that it stays active after launch. If the server is offline or crashing in the background, Claude will have nothing to discover. Next, verify the MCP server URL in your Claude connector settings. Look closely for simple mistakes like typos, the wrong domain, or the wrong protocol, especially if your setup requires HTTPS. Even a very small mismatch here can prevent Claude from connecting properly. If you make any corrections, save them and reconnect the server. After that, check authentication. Many MCP servers will not expose tools until authentication is completed successfully. If you are using OAuth, remove the current connection, add the MCP server again, sign in with the correct account, and approve all requested permissions. If your setup uses API keys or bearer tokens, make sure those credentials are still valid and active. You should also confirm that your tools are properly registered on the MCP server. This is especially important if you host the server yourself. Check that each tool is successfully registered during startup, that tool names are unique, that descriptions are complete, and that there are no registration errors in the logs. If the server is not exposing any tools, Claude cannot display them. Then review user permissions. Some tools may be restricted based on account access, OAuth scopes, or role-based permissions. Make sure your account is allowed to use the available tools and that no permission rules are blocking visibility. From there, refresh the Claude connection. Disconnect the MCP server from Claude, reconnect it, and start a new conversation so Claude can refresh the available tool list. This can help clear outdated or cached results. If you recently added tools, updated definitions, or changed server configuration, restart the MCP server. Claude may not detect recent changes until the server has been restarted cleanly. It is also worth reviewing your server logs for authentication failures, invalid tool schemas, missing dependencies, startup issues, or permission problems. Logs often give the clearest explanation for why tools are missing. To narrow things down further, test with a very simple MCP tool. If Claude detects a basic tool but not your others, the issue is likely in the configuration of the missing tools. Finally, make sure both your MCP server and Claude are fully up to date. Updates often include bug fixes, compatibility improvements, and better MCP support. Once these checks are complete, your tools should appear normally in Claude.